Genshin Impact! I am live streaming Genshin Impact completely blind for the first time right now. That's right. If this video is published and this video is live, I am on live right now playing it for the very first time. So please go check it out. Okay? Forget about this video. This video is nothing compared to what we are going to experience on live as we explore the world of Genshin Impact in the slowest way possible, because I am the slowest video game player on the planet. I'm going to read every single piece of lore. I'm going to dig my fingers into everything. I'm going to find every little secret about this game, okay? You can't stop me. Anyway, we got some new trailers that I wanted to react to as well to get nice and warmed up for this playthrough. We got about 8 trailers to check out. The last one that I reacted to was Columbina's trailer, so we do have quite a few here to dig through, and I'm really excited to check these out. Let's see if we can discover any secrets. The very first one is Illuga, shimmering plumes of the dawn Oriole.
Whenever the wild hunt comes forth,
The wild hunt.
wails of the dead follow in its wake.
The wild hunt, okay.
Every time I hear those cries, I feel like I'm back on that battlefield.
Oh! Wait, the music track is pretty good. Got a little drum and bass. Very interesting.
Varka is an Elysium built by human hands.
Okay, human paradise.
Prune kept alive over the centuries by the blood and sacrifice of countless generations of Lightkeepers.
Lightkeepers.
Being squad leader essentially means I'm responsible for keeping my comrades alive.
Okay, he's like a
Some
protector.
days, I still wonder if I'm really cut out for it.
Light compels you.
Oh! I'm loving the track, man. Maybe that's the Oriole. Illuga. Whoa. Holy crap. Okay, that was short but sweet. So it seems to me that there's some kind of protector. Like they've got this like almost like lighthouse light theme. I guess the wild hunt is some sort of like undead ghost maybe kind of thing. You know, we got the wild hunt in The Witcher. You know, kind of like maybe like an undead ghosty army. I get. I don't think it really matters, but it looks like he's part of a generation of people that literally hold the light against the darkness. They are kind of like the sole thing, that's like protecting, you know, regular people from this, what is probably like an onslaught. I guess he's got like his little birdie or whatever is called Adon. It looks like a bird shoots out. Yeah, I think if you look in slow motion, a bird does shoot out. Yeah. Okay, so he's got a little pet, and that's the name Adon's really interesting. Adon's a tragic figure in Greek mythology. I believe it means nightingale in ancient Greek. And they were a character that was like, I don't know if I have it right or not, but they were sent out to kill someone, or they went out to kill someone, and then did they accidentally kill their own son in the darkness? It was something like that. Very kind of like a tragic story, and then Zeus turned them into a nightingale. I haven't brushed up on my Greek mythology for a while, but I think that's what it is. So that's an interesting connection. So it looks like there's like I thought, it's like a generational set of protectors who are, you know, protecting people, and lots of sacrifice. And it's really funny because like the kid, like the Genshin Impact style is like the kids are always like, some of the character designs, like they're kind of like cute and boyish, right? Like the young, kind of like a teen style, but like the voice actor was freaking awesome, dude. Sounds like a really cool character. It's too bad the trailer was a little shorter. Maybe he's a 4-star or something. I don't actually know, but he is really cool, man. The next one is Zibai, mortal flesh to kindred earth. Ooh, okay, this one, I feel like this one's gonna be a banger. I can sense it.
Once,
Ooh, pretty.
I was fond of walking through the fields, watching the sunset.
Ooh, pretty.
And the moon rise.
Ooh.
It was the season where wishes took flight.
Gorgeous. Bit of sadness in her eyes.
I forgot.
Ooh.
I returned home.
Woo! That was cool. Ooh, maybe past versions? Memories? Very cool, like Jade. A lot of Jade stuff here. talking about harvest, and she was sitting in a wheat field in the beginning. Oh my god, the song. Oh my god.
Within the moon's shadow, this dream frozen and tormented in time.
Whoa.
All will fade. Yet you must remember that nation of
Ooh, I got chills along the back of my neck. Yeah, a lot of jade here. Fixing something that was broken. Wow. Dude, this is actually stunning. Oh, it's that, it's like a carousel thing, and then when it spins, it does an animation. I think that's what it was. I think those copies of herself, when it spins, it actually plays like a walking animation. I've seen these things before. Yeah, look. Cool. Dude, this is insane. Whoa. Oh. Wow, that was stunning, dude. I was dead quiet that whole time. Wow. There's more. Ooh, what did she see there in the distance? Ooh, just like lights off in the distance. Interesting. Wow. Okay. I don't, God, this one's a little bit mysterious to me. I'm not super deep on Chinese lore. There's obviously, there's tons of Chinese references here. So please, someone in the comments, any of my Chinese fans in the comments, please leave some comments here. Lots of jade, lots of like, almost like split selves that are like fading away. I don't know, maybe different egos, lots of regret, maybe her people that she couldn't save. Dude, the music was awesome. It looks like we're seeing almost two selves, right? Maybe there's like a past self where she was like, maybe even a goddess or like some sort of provider. And then there seemed to be, I don't know, a calamity or something bad happened, obviously. And then she is now this like, her future self is sort of more fractured. And separated and segmented. You know, I'm getting a lot of, I would say, trauma from this trailer. It looks like what it seems to me is obviously after a serious event, a traumatic event, sometimes you do, maybe in order to protect yourself or due to other circumstances, your ego does kind of get shattered and broken. There's a lot of broken themes here, a lot of like multiple selves. So maybe it is like really like her journey of sort of like, I don't know, maybe like we did see this shot here of like her split selves somewhere. Where was that? That was so cool. Yeah, there's this shot right here where she's like, she looks back in like almost like in fear, and then her self gets like, these are either copies or whatever. It's like her self gets split, the ego gets split. I don't know. It feels like that. Very interesting. Anyway, absolutely beautiful. I would love to know what they were saying in the song / poem or whatever. It was beautiful. And if she's like a god or something, she's kind of godlike, it seems, but like her people obviously aren't, you know, they're fragile. And even though she has maybe these divine powers, she couldn't protect them. So does that, she would probably even be questioning her own mortality, immortality, her own godlyhood, whatever it is, divinity, if she even is a god. Maybe she's like a demigod or like a, I don't know, maybe even a priestess or something with divine power. I don't know. Yeah, very cool. I'm getting a lot of like tradition, culture, and it's almost like, you know, even though the body shatters and the body dies, like memories persist, culture persists. I don't know. I'm getting really cool vibes from this trailer, man. Genshin, once again, Genshin. hats off, man. They show you so much in these trailers if you just dig into it a little bit. Maybe I'm completely off though. All right, this next one I'm super excited about. This is one of my fiance's favorite characters, and she also said I was going to really, really like this character when I get into the game. And then I will also want him on one of my teams as well. So this is character trailer Varka, the Code of Chivalry. Okay.
You know me.
Oh yeah.
Fresher.
I'm liking the vibe already.
Varka, Knight of Boreas and Grand
Jojo.
Master of the Knights of Favonius. Protecting Mondstadt.
Sorry, I missed that. I was laughing.
Grand Master of the Knights
Grand
of
Master of the
Favonius.
Knights of Favonius. Okay.
Protecting Mondstadt is no walk in the park. It's a job filled with challenges and perils.
And
But a
paperwork.
knight never surrenders to hardship.
I like
For
he's getting
freedom
weighed down in the comics. That was fun.
Honor! Except when it's too hard.
I feel this guy, man. Oh. Wait a minute.
Grandmaster, where are you
Woo!
going?
Wait.
The winds of freedom are calling me.
This guy's hilarious. Wait, this song really reminds me of, oh God, a band. Tim Henson's band. Oh God, what's it called? Polyphia, right? Hang on, let me show you guys this. You might find this interesting. They do a song called Playing God. Check this out. This is obviously a more distorted version. I don't know if I can get away with playing this, but check this out. Listen to this. The kind of like flamenco. This is played on a nylon guitar, right? Which is different.
Grandmaster, where are you going?
The winds of freedom are calling me.
Right? A little bit of a simpler version, but check this out. This is Polyphia Playing God, very talented guitar group. Listen to this right here. Really similar. Really similar. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or not, but very cool. Anyway, I love Polyphia. Anyway, let's continue on.
The freedom are calling me.
This guy's hilarious, and he just runs away.
A few more files for you to.
Okay, that's Jean, right? I kind of remember her. I think these are a lot of the characters from the first set of trailers, right? Like early 1.0 or... She's looking, he's not at the bar, then where the hell is he? Oh, he's hiding.
Grandmaster? Could we?
Oh my God, they're so cute.
Sure. Not enough force. Balance is off. Practice on a few more
Yeah.
times.
Understood.
Oh? Now we're talking.
Wind called you to the bar again.
His face.
Pigeons! Pigeons! Where are you?
Kid's looking for pigeons. Oh shit. He's gonna come save him.
Wandering rust buckets? Guess I could use some exercise. This drink.
Is that a fish
on
weapon?
me.
That's awesome.
Looking for me?
Is he a dual wielder? Oh my God. Guys, listen. I knew I would love this character, okay? My World of Warcraft main is a dual, a Titan wield Fury Warrior, right? Fury Warriors hold two-handed weapons, one in each hand, a big two-hander in each hand, and they just go crazy. This is my kind of character.
Got it.
The song's a banger too.
Oh, valiant knight! Accept this grace!
Very cool. I'd be very interested to see his gameplay. Varka. What a badass. Woohoo! Oh, you get like a, oh, and then buried by the alcohol. Ooh, interesting. Lots of like, almost like sad memories there. Of course, a character in Genshin Impact has incredible depression.
Guess even the winds of freedom answer to someone in the end, eh, Varka?
Turns out, protecting Mondstadt comes with a lot
Mondstadt,
of
that's
paperwork.
right. That was awesome. Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so I freaking love this guy. I was getting a little not concerned in the trailer, but I was like, okay, he's funny. He likes avoiding work. Let's get a little bit. Where's the backstory here? Why is he doing what he does? But this part I want to talk about first. It looks like he looks wistfully at the end here, and then we get some flashbacks. I wanted to take a look at this. Looks like him either running from a wolf as a kid. I'm assuming this is Varka, or maybe it's a pet wolf. That would be cool if he had a pet wolf. And then him as a knight, maybe as a young adult, right? And then maybe him and a friend riding horses together, maybe another soldier, a friend, maybe it's his group, you know, his group that he grew up with and trained with, and then a graveyard of swords. And he is the only one standing alone, walking away from the battlefield. Chills. And then, which I really liked here, it all gets absorbed by the drink. So obviously he drinks to escape his feels, I guess. That's pretty crazy. Pretty dark. Anyway, I love the character, dude. He's obviously some sort of like, I guess he's the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius, which are the protectors of Mondstadt, I believe. And I believe Mondstadt, I think someone said it was like the city of wind and freedom. And the fact that he's like avoiding all of his work is, you know, pretty on brand, I would assume, with a wind-based character, you know. In horoscopes as well, I'm a wind sign as well, and we're very free. You can't really pin us down. It's different from a water sign who is like flexible and can fit into any container. You can't contain them. There's no container for wind, right? But this whole trailer of him running away and just leaving is so funny. Right as Jean comes in, I got some work for you to do. She's like, oh my god, and he leaves a little llama. I don't know what the llama means. There's a great shot I wanted to see again right here. Yeah, there it is. He says, the wind, and then he realizes who it is, and and it's Jean. The wind called you to the bar again. Caught. I love that. Really funny character. I would love to see more of his gameplay though, because I think the whole two-handed warrior, fury warrior, you know, berserker kind of play style really jives with me. I'm not a ranged fighter in any of my RPG games. I'm always up close and personal, baby. Anyway, next one. This is Linnea. Precise answers, curious wonders. Maybe she's like a scientist or something. I don't know. Cool. Also shot in a different aspect ratio, so maybe we're gonna get a little bit of a retro vibe here. Very excited to check it out.
I'm sure the adventurers would benefit from your expertise.
Oh.
Thing. Just send it my way.
She's cute. Okay. Maybe a biology expert? That's so cute.
You're into fungi too?
Oh, fungi?
The Encyclopedia Vividia Forest Fungi says the umbrella-like structures of these
This is a cute one.
actually completely hollow.
Woo.
Excuse us.
Oh my god. This is cute.
What kind of melazine? Just like a running
This is really cute. Biology class, right? So she is some sort of biology professor or researcher. Thick feathered ruffled pheasant.
Linnea, look! Is that what I think it is? A rare breed of white capybara!
Whoa! Oh, that's hilarious. On the hunt. I'm very curious how she fights. Oh. Whoa. This is so cute, man. Whoa, that's cool. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was pretty fun. I don't know if I can glean much from that.
There it is, Adla.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Slate umbrella, Finch. Your hairdresser tricked me!
Your hairdresser tricked me. Hey, what's wrong with the slate umbrella finch, man? You know, that's a cool thing too. It looks like maybe she fights by feeding like her pet or something and her pet gets bigger. That's really cool, actually. That's actually really cool playstyle I did not consider. But I guess it makes sense that she would fight with like a pet or something if she's like got all these animals and stuff. It'd be cool if, since we're talking about Warcraft, if she was like a beast mastery hunter or something, you know, she had like a whole like, you know, like a field of pets that you send out and stuff, but I doubt it. Anyway, I don't think there's much I can glean from this. Personally, I didn't really pick up on much besides the fact that she sort of like seems to go around everywhere, helping people identify plants and whatever. Maybe she's a part of like some sort of guild and whatnot. Just more of like a cute, nostalgic kind of feeling trailer. Yeah, it seems like she's been put on a post. Like her post, she's been told by someone, who knows, maybe Jean, was told like, hey, like with your expertise, just help out the adventurers of this world and come to them, you know, they'll come to you with like their requests and where to find things and whatever for your crafting needs or you know, for your research. So that's kind of cool. It's just like a nice, cool, fun, cute little member of the community of maybe Mondstadt, but she does seem to be kind of everywhere. I don't actually know. Maybe this guild or whatever, this assistance system is everywhere. This is also adorable. Yeah, she's cute. Okay, next up we have Prune. Listen to the witch hunter's vow. Okay, a witch hunter. Witch hunter is a pretty badass title. Let's check it out. Another banger track. And a cool art style.
Ready to hunt some witches.
Whoa. Jeez, that is not what I was expecting. She's a little child. Is that a giant hammer? That's pretty cool, though. Got a bit of a goth vibe. Maybe she's like a witch hunter in training. You know, and this is just like her cute little adventures in her mind. And she's training. Oh, no. Maybe that's her sister or something. That's Klee, right?
Make a big bang if you want.
Oh, this is cute. Childlike dreams cherished.
Blazing delight.
This is cute.
Ring-a-ling, sparks and flash. You're done. Hammer time.
Oh, yeah. There's some like the storybook thing here is interesting.
Treasure hunts are for kids.
Quick one. Not much to get from there. You wouldn't think there's much to glean here, but now that I'm like watching it again, there is kind of something here. It's almost like, yeah, it's almost like she's using, I don't know if these are like assignments or something, but it's almost like she's like escaping from reality in a way. And she's like, she's just a kid, obviously. She just doesn't want to do homework. Maybe someone's assigned her this stuff and whatever. Also, like, I like the idea of her kind of like running on rooftops. I get a little bit of like isolation vibes. Like when you see characters like on rooftops alone, especially children, that's somewhat used and can be used as a bit of a storytelling technique for like, for loneliness or isolation. That looks like Klee. So maybe like Klee is her only friend or something like that, you know, in this world. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. I'm very curious about this emphasis towards the latter half of the trailer about when she meets this character, Klee, and then suddenly, instead of everything being nighttime and scary and she's scared, right? Suddenly Klee appears, right? And it's all bright and happy and I'm here to help you and whatever. So maybe they're like kind of like lonely children that have connected and whatnot. I don't remember Klee's lore. I just remember she's adorable as hell. You know, makes you wonder, like kind of more of the devil's advocate side of me. And you know, is them becoming friends? Is this like engineered by someone else? by adults, perhaps, to maybe control this character. Maybe she's like a character of like a lot of power, or maybe she has a lot of strength or something. And then Klee is here to like sort of like, I don't know, not keep check on her, but like, you know, just I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm looking into it too deep. Maybe it's just like a story about a cute friendship. But there's something here that's bothering me. I'm not sure what it is. But I guess we'll find out later when we play the game, which I'm playing right now, by the way. Anyway, next one. This is Nicole, an epic adventure story. My fiance was very excited about this character when it dropped. She mentioned to me she did pull for this character and she got it. And I'm very curious about this one to see what the vibe's about. This is an epic adventure story. I feel like this is gonna be sad as hell.
Mr. Nine, I came up with a fantastic idea for a new novel during the latest tea party.
I like the voice. It's very magic-y.
This one's gonna be about an ordinary girl who becomes a hero.
Cool.
With courage,
Ooh,
and
look at the art
dreams,
style.
our heroine embarks on a quest to defeat the demon.
Dude, this is like Saturday morning cartoon stuff, bro. This is like Powerpuff Girl style animation. This is so cool.
Returning triumphant to roaring celebrations.
Are you sure I can beat this guy?
Looks like we need to give her some backup.
Interesting. Is she engineering real life stories? Like real life? Oh, there's
A
Prune.
small but mighty warrior. A mage who wields the elements.
This is so
And a
cool.
healer to provide some much needed support.
Adorable.
A quest wouldn't be complete without a cast of compelling characters, after all.
Okay, bit of a switch up here.
No, this doesn't sound half bad. Right? Fate leads our brave heroes to cross paths and unite against their common foe. One brave choice and a legend that will resonate across the ages is born.
Ooh. Whoa! That was so cool. That 2D to 3D transition was insane. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Cool.
If needed,
Wow,
we'll
she's
also
gorgeous.
be there to guide their path.
Huh. This is so cool. Another banger track. Wow, she's
Every
gorgeous.
heart's wish be met.
Okay, but what about the Demon King's motive? He can't just destroy the world for no reason.
She's like, I don't care. I just love the story.
Oh, that's for you to figure out.
Hey, this was your idea.
Cute. Okay. Okay, I love this trailer. Absolutely gorgeous. Lots of really cool like 2D, 3D stuff. It's almost like that idea came to her. Did you see that? She's like sitting like and then the answer like formed in her brain. So she's maybe some sort of genius or something. But I'm curious about this storytelling aspect. Obviously, she's creating like fantasy stories, but they're playing out in real life. So she is some sort of maybe guiding hand, maybe like higher level character, not entity, but person in this world where she's like sort of like coming up with a narrative for whatever reason. I don't exactly know why. You know, it's pretty interesting. It's like a story about an ordinary girl who becomes a hero to take out whatever, the evil guy, you know, the bad guy. And then, but she comes back and she's like, hey, this is really difficult. And I love the title of the dragon. We'll figure it out eventually, but basically this is an incredibly powerful evil dragon. This is like a very prototype version of whatever story that they're telling, you know? A lot of her focus is more on the heroes than the actual villains, because she doesn't really care about designing the villains, it seems. She's like, yeah, let's create the story of the adventurers. That's more interesting to me. And because at the end they were like, well, you know, what about the dragon? And she was like, I don't really care about that. You can figure that out, right? Anyway, awesome art style too. One theme I'm noticing a lot of here, and you did see it in her, what must be her ultimate, I believe. I'm noticing a lot of like golden stairs, right? Like her ultimate was a golden staircase. a lot of these characters are ascending a golden staircase, which to me seems to be ascending to some sort of divinity. Look, they're even in her splash art as well. So this is clearly some sort of thematic device they're telling. I would say golden steps going up into heaven, absolutely the pursuit of some sort of like again here, pursuit of divinity, or I don't know if they're going to a better place or not necessarily a better place, but there's something here that's really interesting. I believe in her ultimate, she was also at the top of the stair. Where did I see that? Where was that? But what is interesting is after she sees her heroes ascending the staircase, she kind of like, she loses that crown. She has almost like a divine crown. Maybe she was once what if she's like a fallen goddess or something? I'm kind of getting that vibe. But because she replaces this crown with like a hat, and then she walks away from the stairs. She turns her back on it, almost like turning her back on maybe her own divinity or something like that. I don't know. Cool. You know, it seems like with this whole storytelling theme, it's almost like I was kind of getting like divination, you know, like she can predict the future. But it seems to me much more than that. It seems that she can actually actively influence and affect the future and its outcomes, which is cool. So it's seeming that she does have very godlike or divine powers in some way, right? Really cool. Okay, next up is Lohen, a masterpiece. Okay, interesting. When it says a masterpiece, it's either going to be like, you know, like a really refined, like sort of like uptight, not uptight, but, you know, uppity character with like symphonic music, or it's going to be like a psychopath who sees like, you know, his atrocities as a masterpiece. I'm thinking Jin from League of Legends, if you know what I'm talking about.
I'm impressed you're still conscious.
That's right.
One last chance.
Oh goodness.
Now, are you going to cooperate?
Oh wait, he's kind of crazy. This is Genshin Impact.
Tell you. Oh, cat got your tongue.
Ooh, I like him.
Then let's play a little game.
Yo. Okay, he's a little cooked. He's giving Sparkle vibes. Sparkle from Honkai Star Rail.
Chambers, one bullet. Your odds are down to 1 in 5. When your time's up, I pull the trigger. How long will you last? How good's your luck? All right. I'll talk. Next topic: venue security.
Ooh.
Is everyone ready?
An infiltrator.
Then let the auction begin.
1 million more.
1.2 mil!
I had my eye on that. 2 million. 2.5 mil.
This is crazy.
3 million more going once. Going twice.
Ooh, he's got a little arm crossbow too.
7 million!
10 million.
They did show that, I think, at the beginning of the trailer, at the opening shot.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, the masterpiece we've all been waiting for.
Ooh.
Last question. Tell me about the final item.
For many, no doubt.
Ooh, I'm
today's
hooked.
real target, a genuine killing machine from Fontaine, modified to remove all firepower restrictions.
Oh.
A true work of art, huh?
Oh, whoa! I like him. Ooh. Ooh, I like the clock imagery too. Interesting.
Finally, your reward.
Switching places with the auction item. A real masterstroke, if I say so myself. That kid.
Well, you can't deny that he's won us the Northern Intelligence Network's respect.
Yeah, it was nothing. No need to thank me.
Very well, but there's one last thing. Where's the item you removed from that crate?
I turned it into a true masterpiece.
Oh, he's a little crazy. Okay. Whoa. I like that he's an ice-based character as well because he's icy and cold. Okay, definitely the darkest Genshin cinematic that I have ever watched. Lots of crazy dark themes here, especially with the Russian roulette and crazy, man. This is definitely I would say this is the edgiest character trailer we've seen for Genshin Impact. Whenever there's a character that likes playing Russian roulette, life is just a game to them. Life is exhilaration. Life is just, you know, something fun to play with, right? So he's obviously a little cooked. He pulled the trigger on himself first. Maybe it's all a ruse where he knew the chamber wasn't actually, you know, the bullet actually wasn't in the chamber, and it's all like a mask, but I doubt it. I think this guy's just cooked, bro. I think he's actually crazy. I do like this thing here about how there's the a genuine killing machine from Fontaine modified to remove all firepower restrictions, and then metaphorically he's the one that emerges from it. So it's almost like they're also saying like he's almost like also maybe a genetically modified killing machine removed of all inhibitions. But I'm very curious about his past and how we got there, because we didn't really get much of that. We do see a little bit of theme of like clocks and stuff. I don't know, I'm not sure what that could be, but each one goes to a different weapon. Right? There's like a rifle, there's a pistol, and there's like a dagger on there I saw as well. And then this grisly shot here of him turning this killing machine into a true masterpiece is just chilling, man. That's really chilling. But overall, really cool, really chilling character. Much more badass than I thought when I saw his character design. Yeah, he's crazy. Hey, this has been really fun, by the way. If you enjoyed the video, we still have one more to go. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to subscribe. I'm playing Genshin Impact right now as this video is published, so please go check that out. I'm also going to be playing lots of other games, so I want to check out some JRPGs and Elden Ring, and we'll react to that stuff in the future as well. I want to play some Persona 2 and check out Persona. I've never played Metal Gear. I've never played Yakuza. I haven't played a bunch of games, okay? I grew up, I have 10,000 hours in World of Warcraft before I was 21, okay? So that's just the kind of addict I was back in the day. Halo 2 and World of Warcraft were the only games I really played as a kid. I dabbled, but you know, anyway, there's a lot of stuff out there that I want to experience. That's what this channel is about, me experiencing and learning new things from you guys and going into these worlds and like really immersing myself and giving it 110%. I hope you liked the way I analyzed these trailers. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Anyway, our final trailer is Sandrone. I think it's Sandrone to New Beginnings. All right. Very cool art style already. Whoa. Ooh. Some sort of like engineer. Ooh, I like, are those green onions? Ooh, ooh. Robot like made human. Oh, that was a really cool intro.
Weather, clear. Optimal testing conditions.
Okay, I think I'm getting the vibe of this trailer.
Fagio is ready for final calibration.
Cool, Fagio.
Unfortunately, without Polonia, data collection and retrieval have suffered.
Ah. She's cute.
Weather, clear. Took a walk.
Gorgeous music as well.
It's Fontinalia Film Festival season. Someone made one about Alan's life.
Alan. I guess her creator.
The poster made him look ancient. You've been immortalized as an old man, Alan.
Ooh. We'll talk about the dragonfly representation after this. Ooh, just learning to walk? This is so cool. Cool.
Weather. Overcast. Tested Fagio in the field.
Wow! Woo! I love it. It's like an orchestra.
Result. All targets eliminated.
That's great animation at the end there to give machines like that
module.
personality.
Will remain uninstalled. Excuse me. I'm looking for Miss Guillotine.
Guillotine, like guillotine. Whoa, okay, really great trailer. Obviously this guy, Elaine, has created Sandrone, I believe, in some way, and he raised her like a child. He seems to have created almost like actual life, right? You see that with the blooming of this plant, which looks like an onion. I don't know why I'm stuck on that, but it looks like a green onion to me, right? These looks like green onions or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Tulip bulbs, perhaps. But he's actively building and creating life, which is so cool. He's creating life, right? But then you go to her, Sandrone, and she's like kind of creating to destroy, which is really cool. And she's now testing as a weapon. So was she crafted as a weapon? I don't actually know, but it seems like she was, I wonder why she was created in the first place. She was created maybe to make more things. This is like, maybe she's a machine creating another machine. I don't know. I'm fascinated by it, why he would do that. But maybe she's trying to figure out that as well. I'm getting almost like, you know, the trailer itself is like, it feels very cold and logical, but I'm also getting like, kind of like a bit of friction between what she is. She probably feels really conflicted between her machine self and her human self. Is she more human than machine? Is she more machine than human? Is she something completely different in the middle? Either way, that must be very isolating, right? And that's further emphasized here in the video description. Facts may exist objectively. Records, however, remain free, as does every life. They record principles, structures, data, and hypotheses. They also record joy, sorrow, compassion, and love. So you see two contrasting themes here: principles, structures, data, hypotheses. On the other side of the coin, joy, sorrow, compassion, and love. Very strong human emotions versus cold facts and logic. I guess she lies somewhere in the middle. We just don't know where. So maybe I was originally wrong about her creating to destroy. You know, maybe that's just like sort of like that's too simplified. Maybe she sees her creations as something a little deeper. Maybe they're able to hold abstract emotions. At the end, she does say, you know what, for now, let's just keep the voice module off, right? The voice module will remain uninstalled, right? So she almost isn't ready to, maybe she's not ready to accept that human part of these machines yet. She's like, well, maybe we don't, you know, maybe that's like I don't know. It's like a voluntary isolation from humanity or something. Like, no, we'll keep that human aspect away. We won't do that. This part's also really interesting where she said something like, they've immortalized you. Someone made one about Elaine's life and made him look ancient. It's almost like the contrast between, you know, she probably is actually immortal and he was very mortal. So like, I don't know, maybe there's some irony there about how, you know, there's some irony there about an immortal creature, you know, looking at her mortal creator, who is like, she watched maybe wither and fade away. There's something there, right? That's a complex emotion, something none of us will ever understand. Or I guess maybe we do with our parents, right? As we're young, we you know, remain relatively unchanged as our parents get older. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. It's a confusing emotion. The firefly stuff is really interesting. When you think of fireflies, I think of maybe representation of like rebirth and like more interestingly enough, like painful transformation. Like they chose to use a firefly for a specific reason in this trailer, right? They could have used anything, right? They could have used a freaking golden retriever. But they chose to use fireflies. I think of rebirth and transformation. I think it's like the beauty of creating something mechanical that is so fragile is very beautiful. Like life is very delicate in itself. The balance of life is delicate. You know, she could have created something like horrific and destructive, but instead she created something that could be crushed with a human hand quite easily, you know? I think there's something there as well. I think I was wrong earlier, right? She's creating not only destruction, she's also creating life and beauty. I did miss that the first time around. Okay, I'm sorry. And that's it. That's all the trailers we got. This was super fun to do a part 2. I haven't done a part 2 in months, obviously. The last time we reacted to all the other character trailers was a very long time ago. Super nice to dip my fingers into that and see the lore. I would definitely say the animation quality and their storytelling has definitely gone up. The bar was already really high, but I do find that the way they're using 2D art and the music is just popping off lately, man. It's so good. I'm so excited to check out 1.0 and see, in terms of my favorite trailer, I would definitely say Zibai's is really good. Varka's was really good, but that was just fun. And then Nicole and Sandrone's was really good. If I were to pick one, I would say Sandrone's was probably the most beautiful and the most impactful to me, but there was definitely more to talk about there than all the others. Or Zibai's. I think those two were both beautiful in kind of like a sad kind of way, you know? Really, really beautiful, really cool. Very excited to check out the game. It seems very different from Honkai Star Rail. As you guys know, I've played quite a bit of Honkai Star Rail. I'll leave the link in the description for my playlist of all my live streams if you want to go check those out, because we've done like 40 streams of that game. I don't know, there seems to be more of like, since Honkai Star Rail is in like a big grand universe, you know, it's like a space opera, almost sci-fi space opera story. I like how the scale is smaller. It feels more like you're reading like a beautiful novel or a poem when it comes to playing Genshin Impact, or at least based on what I've experienced from these trailers so far. It's like you're listening to a beautiful song, or actually no, it's like you're watching like a play, like a gorgeous, like really nice play. That's what it feels like right now. I could be totally wrong when it comes to actually playing the gameplay. I know that there are character teasers that come with each of these as well. We could check out the teasers. Maybe there's some more animations that have come out as well. We can definitely do that as I get to get a little deeper into the game and whatnot. So leave a comment below if there's anything else you want me to react to. Even like stuff outside the Genshin Gacha sphere. I just did a big reaction on Hatsune Miku and Kasune Teto. I think those were like, it's kind of in the same universe as well. I did some Persona reactions. People seem to really like the reactions, man. These videos like tend to do really well, which is awesome. So yeah, if you have any really cool suggestions about internet stuff and internet subcultures, I'd love to check those out too. As usual, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate all the support and attention and love that you guys have given me over the past few months. This channel is like really blown up in a great way, and I'm loving the community that we're forming around it. It's really cool. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe.